For today, to find the first and second derivative of a function as well as the third one, and maybe more, and then evaluate for a given number. You have a test tomorrow over everything we've done this week. It'll be multiple choice with 5 extra credit. It should be about 20 problems. We'll do warm-up, lottery, and homework check before we take the test. Alright, the function we're going to start with is f of x equals x to the 6th power. And what we want to find is the third derivative of this. So start with the first, and that comes out to be 6x to the 5th. Bring down the exponent, make it a coefficient, and multiply it by what's there, in this case nothing, and then reduce the exponent by 1. Find the second derivative, bring down the 5, 6 times 5, and then reduce the exponent by 1. So that's 30x to the 4th. And then to find the third derivative, bring down the 4, 30 times 4, reduce the exponent by 1. So you should have 120 x to the 3rd power. The function is f of x equals 2x to the 5th power. Find the third derivative. The first derivative here should be 2 times 5 and then x to the 4th power, which is 10x to the 4th. For the second derivative, it should be 10 times 4 x to the 3rd power, which is 40x to the 3rd. And then for the third derivative, it should be 120 x to the 2nd power. The function is f of x equals 3x to the 4th power. And what you must do is evaluate the third derivative for the following amount. It's supposed to be a 4. The first derivative is 4 times 3, x to the 3rd, and then that'll be 12x to the 3rd. The second derivative is going to be 12 times 3, x squared, which is 36x squared. And then the third derivative will be the 2 times 36, which would be 72, and then x. Put in a 4 for the x and get back 288. The function is f of x equals x to the 5th minus 2x to the 4th, and you need to evaluate the third derivative for 2. The first derivative is going to be 5x to the 4th minus 8x to the 3rd. The second derivative will be 20x to the 3rd minus 24x squared, and then the third derivative is going to be 60x squared minus 48x. If you plug in 2 for those, 2 squared is 4 times 60 is 240, and then minus 2, put a 2 in here and get back 96. So the answer should be 144. Any questions about that? Alright, we have to try to break up some ties here, so we'll have another trick problem. What? Huh? Oh. I just let it run. That just happens sometimes. Find the first derivative first, and that's going to be 7x to the 6th. The second derivative will be 42x to the 5th, And the third derivative will be 210x to the fourth. The fourth derivative will be 840x. And you're plugging in a 5, which should give you back 105,000 even. Yeah, that should be to the third in there. I left out the third, but that is the final answer.